Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you this wonderful mushroom dish with Jamón Serrano. First of all, let me tell you, I was very excited to get this thing and I had to mount it. I hope I did it right. And Jamón Serrano is a Spanish dry cured ham. There are two different types of hams in Spain, dry cured hams. There's Jamón Serrano and Jamón Iberico. This product is very unique and extremely tasty, and sometimes it's pricey because the whole process takes about 250 days from the time when they layer the ham with sea salt, then they wash the sea salt off, then they let it hang and air dry for about 3 months, and after that the maturing process starts when the raw meat becomes that cured meat that's edible, and we're gonna use that in our dish today. So as you saw, I sliced off some pieces of the Jamón Serrano. I'm just gonna trim off the fat and I'm gonna dice it into little cubes. We're also gonna need to dice those 2 cloves of shallots, and I'm using shallots for this recipe because they have a very unique flavor. They're kind of in between onion and garlic. We're also gonna mince 3 cloves of garlic. And as always guys, look in the description box for a complete list of ingredients and the measurements. We're also gonna need about 1/2 cup of fresh chopped parsley. And then we're gonna need about 1 pound of fresh mushrooms, and it's up to you guys. You can use champignons or you can use those bella mushrooms. And I like to lay the paper towel on the table and kind of brush the dirt off, and it's kind of satisfying to see how much dirt comes off these guys. And then we're gonna slice them kind of into slices like that, not very thin, so we could just grab them with a fork when they're cooked. We're also gonna need about 1/2 cup of white wine. We're also going to use just 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. But if you guys don't like salt, don't have to add it because the meat is quite salty already. Then I like to use some kind of dry seasoning, and I like this one. It has shallots, chives, and green peppercorns because dry seasoning is going to add a little bit more flavor to our bland taste of mushrooms. In our skillet, we need to heat up about 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, and I'm using avocado oil. Then we're going to drop our shallots in, and we're going to cook them until they're just slightly browned. After our onions have browned a little bit, we're going to drop our beautiful Jamón Serrano. And there's some options for you guys if you can't get Jamón Serrano. You can use any other types of cured dried meats like pancetta or prosciutto, but don't use bacon because bacon is going to overpower the taste of the mushrooms. So after the Jamón Serrano have crisped up a little bit, we're going to drop our mushrooms, and to help them to sweat out a little bit, we're going to put our salt and pepper and wait for the mushrooms to be cooked. And you will know when the mushrooms are cooked because from that big pile of mushrooms, it's going to come down to pretty much nothing. So after this happened, we're going to pour our white wine, and we're going to crank up the heat a little bit because we need to evaporate all this alcohol. So we just left with a taste of white wine, not alcohol. Then you're going to drop your dry seasonings, whatever seasonings you like. You could put like dry parsley or dried cilantro, and we're going to cook it for just a little bit more, and we're going to taste the mushroom. Just make sure there's enough salt and pepper, and at the end of everything, we're just going to put our fresh parsley in it, mix it, and our dish is ready. And look at this guys, it's absolutely beautiful. This dish can be served as a side dish to any steaks or fish or chicken, and I'm sure you will enjoy it as an independent dish too. I hope with this beautiful dish, I was able to bring a little piece of Spain into your homes. I'm wishing you and your families happy holidays. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.